Yo, what's up, my friends? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA here on Thursday, November 30th, 2023. We're going to have NBA player props, spreads, predictions here for you today. We got 3 picks that are great value bets for this Thursday NBA slate. As always, we'd just like to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support. You guys absolutely rock. Make sure you guys give us a follow over on social media as well. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at StraightFirePicks for more recaps and content. We post our ladders up there and stuff like that. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. I'll have a link down below in the comment section and description for that. It's absolutely free to do, guys. You get access to our chat, more access to picks and things like that. So be sure to check that out. And then last thing, drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section as well. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, results from yesterday. We'll start with our comment cappers. We did have one really good call out. We had Anthony Moe calling Nikola Jokic triple-double. He cashes that. We'd love to see that. Great call out there from Anthony Moe. As far as the stream results, it was another good day in the NBA for us, guys. Not as good as I would like. We could have easily had a sweep, but Kuzma kind of ruined that for us. I'll get to that in a minute. But 3-1, plus 0.184 units, so a pretty solid day. We didn't miss day one of our ladder as well. So we ended up cashing the Pelicans' money line, and Embiid didn't end up playing. I think, honestly, if he did end up playing, I think the Pelicans still would have won. They were up by 30 a lot of that game. So I think it was the Pelicans' night. They ended up getting it done. We had Jalen Duran under 12.5 points. He finishes with 6. That was easy. And then D'Angelo Russell over 13.5 points. Guys, this was a legacy bet. The dude had 35 points. I believe he cashed this like 8 or 9 minutes into the game. This was like the easiest bet of your life. So, love that. And then finally, we had Kyle Kuzma under 22.5 points. He comes into the fourth quarter with 20. Gets a transition layup with about 5 minutes left off of a turnover. I was so annoyed when that happened because I just knew at that moment we were going to lose, honestly. Next possession, he gets fouled, makes 1 out of 2 free throws, finishes with 23 points, and then immediately gets taken out of the game. I was so annoyed by that whole sequence. It was just very frustrating. Now, there's a chance that you guys swept because his line was 23.5 on some books. We took the 22.5. For a little bit riskier value, but you guys get what I'm saying. It was just frustrating. And then our ladder play ended up missing. Paul George just didn't want to grab rebounds in the first half. Ended up finishing, I believe, with either 3 or 4 rebounds, 19 points. Didn't even get there quite on the points. The one leg I was worried about was the assist, and he got there easily. Had a ton of assists. So, anyway, we're going to bounce back today, though, guys. We're not bounce back. We're going to keep the momentum rolling because we're 13-5 in the last 18 NBA picks. Let's get after it today, guys. Let's get right into our picks here. And number 1, we're going with Terry Rozier over 20.5 points here for the Charlotte Hornets. Minus 110 odds here on DraftKings. Guys, we got Rozier here over in 5 out of 7 games so far this season. He's over in 18 of his last 25 games without LaMelo Ball. Obviously, that's very good. That's a lot of reason why I like this bet. You should see Rozier's volume go up overall. Last game, we didn't really see it versus the Knicks, but I think going forward, I think we'll see it more. Right, so he's over in 3 out of 4 games, 3 out of 4 road games so far this season. I like that. Nets here allowing the 11th fewest points, but 8th most threes to point guard. So they're a little bit closer to the middle of the pack as far as a positional matchup, which I don't mind. But they do allow a decent amount of threes, so I think Rozier could take advantage of that. He's already cashed this line this year versus Brooklyn with 23. He had earlier, so I like that. He's averaging 17.3 shots per game this season. A lot of that's with LaMelo Ball in the lineup. So, we'd like to see that, obviously. Get him. If he gets 20 shots up today, I'll be pretty happy with that. And we'll have to live with the results. But I think if he could get 20 shots up, I think we'll have a great chance to cash this line. So, love it there for our number 1 pick. We're going Terry Rozier, over 20.5 points here for the Charlotte Hornets. Minus 110 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Draymond Green. Under 13.5 rebounds and assists here for the Golden State Warriors. Minus 102 odds here on FanDuel. So, guys, so far this season, Draymond Green under an 8 out of his last 10 games versus the Clippers. Under an 8 out of 10 games so far for the season. So, I like seeing that. He's also under in 3 out of 4 home games so far this year as well. And this matchup with the Clippers isn't what I like to call good for him. The Clippers allowing the 12th fewest rebounds and the 6th fewest assists to power forward. So obviously That's good for us here. He's averaging 9.8 potential assists per game and 8.2 rebound chances per game. That's 18 total opportunities if you're talking about assists and rebounds. So that means he needs to get 14 out of 18 to cash the over. If he's at his average, he needs to hit 14 assists and rebounds out of 18 chances. That's a pretty high percentage. Typically, you'd like to see, if you want an over, you'd like to see that closer to 50. So obviously, with this being as inflated as it is, there's honestly just not a ton of opportunities for him as far as that goes. So I think he's got a great shot at hitting the under. Like I said, again, some books have this at 14.5. I am taking the riskier line because I like putting bets out with conviction. But obviously, if you could get it at 14.5, do that. I believe it was, in some books it's minus 130. It just depends on where you take it. I don't like laying that kind of juice. I like obviously closer to even odds. So that's what you're getting here on FanDuel. So, like I said, the opportunities just aren't there. I think Green goes under. This is a tougher matchup for him. I love it there for our number 2 pick, guys. We're going Draymond Green under 13.5 rebounds and assists. Minus 102 odds here on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're rolling with the Indiana Pacers plus 2 spread here versus the Miami Heat. Minus 110 odds here on DraftKings. Guys, we got the Pacers here 9-7 against the spread for the year. 3-2 on the road against the spread. Pretty solid overall. Miami Heat 8-10 against the spread, but 1-5 at home against the spread, which I obviously do like that. They haven't really performed all that great at home. We're currently on a 3-game losing streak, so I think the Pacers here is a good spot. I like them in this spot here. They were 2-2 last year versus the Heat with every game decided by 5 points or less. So what I'm saying there is, if you wanted to get safe with this bet, you could bump this up to like 5.5 if you want to feel really good, because they were 4-0 to that line last year. So obviously, I think the Pacers are going to win this game, though, honestly. Don't mind having a couple of points, though, just in case. The Pacers have won some games this season or lost some games this season by 1 point. So, if you have the +2, it definitely has worked out with the Pacers. So that's why I am taking the points. He here with injuries to Tyler Herro. He's out. Jimmy Butler questionable. Could see Butler miss another game. We'll see, though. I'm not really too worried either way about that. Pacers for the season, first in offensive efficiency. Heat are 14th. Tyrese Halliburton's been an absolute machine. When he's in the lineup, the Pacers are so dangerous. Pacers here 27th, Heat 11th in defensive efficiency. And then we got the Pacers. This is the stat I love the most. The Pacers 11-4 to this +2 spread with Tyrese Halliburton in the lineup. So obviously, I love that. The one game that they lost by 50 up in Boston, he wasn't playing in that game. Now, granted, if he was playing, they probably still would have lost. But I love the fact 11-4 to this +2 spread with Tyrese Halliburton in the lineup. Like I said, the man's dangerous. He can get it done for us. Love it there for number 3 pick. We're going Indiana Pacers +2 spread versus the Miami Heat, minus 110 odds here on DraftKings. All right, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Quick note, might have an added player or two here in the NBA. I was a little pressed on time, so I didn't do a 4th pick today. Might do one later, though, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll post it up on Twitter, Discord, in the pinned comment above. That's where you'll find that if we haven't added one. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to do a ladder challenge as well. Again, we're going to reset and try it again. So make sure you guys follow us over on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at Straightforward Picks. Like I said, again, you get more content recaps. That's where I post all our recaps, stuff like that at the end of the night. But outside of that, guys, let's have a big day in the NBA. Let's keep it rolling. We're 13-5 in the last 18 NBA picks, so we like that. Let's keep that rolling. I appreciate you guys. I really do. You guys are absolutely awesome. And I just hope we keep riding this momentum here. That's what we want to do. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We will catch you all next time. One last thing. I keep forgetting. We also have our NFL Thursday Night Football video, Best Bets video out as well. So be sure to check that out. I have that pinned here at the end of this video. Outside of that, you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.